We're going to talk a little about me today and where I'm at with things. I'm still going through it right now and processing. And so I figure, why not just take you along the ride with me so you can understand my process and how I end up extracting insights and things. I don't know. I've been in a liminal space for quite some time. By liminal space, I mean in transition, like a chapter with many, many, many chapters within it that exist between chapters, if that makes sense. Right now, I am between two worlds. Really, that is leaving the city that I'm in that I love so much, that has given me the space, the inspiration, the nurturing, the friendships and the love that I've needed to heal so much of my traumas and conditioning and all of that fun stuff. And also my job, corporate, old paradigm. I'm still working in that world, and it is increasingly misaligned and uncomfortable. Even though I can sincerely tell you that internally I am as aligned as it gets, when you get into alignment internally and you start moving towards the things that you want or that feel good, for example, the YouTube channel for me, and your energy really starts going in that direction like it is for me. Like, I started planting seeds here and they're starting to grow, and that is energetically, emotionally, spiritually, and physically taking more out of me in a way that's very, it's healthy and positive because it's giving me energy as well. I'm loving it. I'm having so much fun. But for the things that I'm now outgrowing and moving away from, the more that I pour myself into this, the aligned stuff, the more the misaligned stuff becomes clearly misaligned. And the more difficult it is for me to contort myself and my nervous system to fit into that world, into that way of being. Because this new world that I'm leaning into and growing and watering and tending to, it's aligned. It's new paradigm. It's built on resonance. What feels right, not what looks good. So much of the old paradigm is just, and why I think it's going to really, really disappear probably sooner than we expect, or collapse or whatever, is because I just think people are too evolved and too advanced and too intelligent at this point to play these roles. These ego-driven, performative, external validation-seeking roles that are not authentic to anyone, unless you're truly trying to find fulfillment and validation externally, which is still inauthentic. It's just the way we've been taught to seek validate or get validation. It's the way our world is built. It's why we're so easy to exploit, because it's just this disempowering cycle that we're all, not all of us, but many of us, most of us are at some point asleep to, if that makes sense. Unconscious of, until we wake up. And that's what an awakening is, when we're like, oh my God, I've been just going through the motions, doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's not who I am. Who the heck am I? What? That's literally a spiritual awakening, in case you didn't know. The liminal space that I've been in is like this space of like, when the heck is my life going to reflect this inner clarity, this inner alignment? I'm still, like, it's everything always lags in the physical world. And the metaphor that I've been using lately is like the cage, AKA old paradigm, the cage. Like, I am now physically outgrowing the cage. I never really quite fit in the cage the way that a lot of other people did or do, but I somehow made it work. Like, I leveraged my thing, my qualities, my personality in a way that, like, it worked, even if it was never fully comfortable or truly authentic to me. But now it's like, the way I visualize it, like, I just imagine like a really big body inside a little cage and like limbs like hanging out through the bars. Like, now if anyone walks in, like, you can see that that person does not fit in the cage. Like, it's visible now. It's like, she needs a bigger cage or she needs to like be set free. that's kind of what it's like. And it does feel like the more I stay in it, either the more I'm growing or the more the cage is getting smaller. I guess same. But that's exactly what's happening right now for me. And I'm still working my job. And I think naturally too, I know the state of the world right now, the economy, like there's such uncertainty. A lot of layoffs are happening or going to be happening or have been happening. And then the AI coming in, and just like so much is changing in the corporate world as it is, and the government, and just all the institutions. This is like, I think this is what the old paradigm collapse is. It's like, this is the foreshadowing period. So I'm like, just experiencing this incredible misalignment where I'm like, I'm ready to pull the trigger on this thing, but I'm also not in certain ways. I'm ready to be done with the job. I'm not ready to leave my friends. I'm ready to go back and spend time with family and have freedom and focus on this, on the channel, and really growing something that's true to me and honest and real and exciting and meaningful. But I'm also not fully there. It's almost like I'm at like 98%, maybe even 99%. And I'm like, truthfully, I don't even know. Like, there's a good chance I get fired first, which honestly wouldn't be the end of the world, because at this point I have a whole plan and everything. But it's just like this weird space of knowing exactly what the plan is, knowing what I want, knowing what's right, but also like still not having that gut like go feeling, you know? And it's almost, I wanna hope this is one of the final liminal layers of this never ending in between that I've been in, but they just keep surprising me. So who knows what's next after this one. These phases are so interesting because while they feel slow, they also move so quickly. And especially once that green light turns green, when the green light lights up, things are going to happen in the blink of an eye. And so it's like, these are the moments where, as much as it's so uncomfortable, because I'm like, I cannot contort myself in this way anymore, at the same time, letting go of the shittier parts of the right now means letting go of the really beautiful, amazing ones that I just want to hold on to forever. And I have to find presence in all of it, and accept all of it, embrace all of it for what this chapter is at large. As for the job itself, I'm doing my best to just be honest. I mean, like literally at this point, my nervous system is so healthy and aligned and not rooted in survival anymore in my baseline that I can't pretend. Like, I literally cannot pretend. I can be respectful. I can do my job the best that I can, knowing it's misaligned. But also, when I have my own plans and my own needs and my own desires that conflict with a system that's trying to control me or ask for a certain version of me that is not me, it's just virtually kind of impossible. So if you're in a similar situation, I found it really empowering to make the decision for myself instead of waiting to like operate at the mercy of other people, and saying, you know what, I already know that this is a temporary thing, so why not figure this out on my own terms? And once I did that, I was able to breathe. Because before that, it was very much like, if that happens, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So instead I started saying, okay, it's not if that happens. Whether it happens to me or I make that decision, it's going to happen. That's clear. So why don't I start thinking about a plan that actually feels aligned and move from a place of proactivity and groundedness and alignment? Now you know a little more about me and where I'm at, and this is a timestamp, so one day when I want to look back at where I came from, or how far I've come, or where this whole thing began, or if you want to do that, now we have a place to look in the archives. But I think a lot of people are going through stuff like this, especially in the next few years, because, like I said, that paradigm is collapsing, and I think more and more people are asking themselves who they are and what they want to do in the world. And as the systems collapse, as that way of being and working collapses, it's going to force people into awakening in some capacity, and force people into taking more ownership over their lives. And I think that's going to be really scary and uncomfortable for some, but ultimately so much better, because I'm having fun with this YouTube channel, and I just feel like if I'm having fun with this, like, everyone has something like this that they would actually enjoy doing and have the potential to make money at, and also like make a difference in the world in a positive way, rather than just being a cog in some outdated, restrictive machine that is also contributing to the destruction of our planet. I'll definitely maybe keep updates on this journey as things progress, if anyone is interested in that. It's all a matter of time at this point, so definitely more updates there. Thank you for watching, and if you are, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Let me know where you're watching from and where you're at in your journey. If you have any similarities or anything. Literally anything. Just like to hear from everybody. I will talk to you soon. Take care.